Australia is one of the world's most popular tourist destinations. With over 10,000 beaches in total, it means that it would take more than 27 years to visit all of the beaches if you went to a new one every day. Australia, interestingly, is both a country and a continent. We've compiled a list of the top 10 places to visit in Australia to help you put your travel bucket list into action. Number 10. Melbourne. Melbourne is a well-known city in Australia and a must-see destination. It is regarded as the most livable city in the world. Several tourist attractions such as the Arcades, City Lane, Queen Victoria Market, Graffiti Lane, Secret Lane, and Eureka Square. Are you a fan of culture and history? Well, the Melbourne Museum is the place to go. It features extensive exhibits illustrating Australia's natural history, as well as Indigenous cultures, football, and horse racing. Are you looking for outdoor activities? Well, you can relax in the city's parklands, which are often shaded by large mature trees. It has the bayside beaches of Melbourne that are ideal for swimming and sunbathing. Also Brighton Beach, with colorful bathing huts for a retro feel, and St. Kilda Beach, a popular beach for swimming, as well as the clubs and restaurants that line the shore. From dawn to dusk, there is never a shortage of exciting things to see and do in Melbourne. If you visit Australia and don't go to Melbourne, something is missing. Number 9. Whitsunday. When the daily grind of life becomes too much for you, do you fantasize about escaping to a beautiful tropical island surrounded by clear blue water with nothing but time to relax? Whitsunday is where the dream comes true. It has beautiful white sand beaches that effortlessly swirl with turquoise water. Because of the abundance of underwater witches and colorful coral reef, the Whitsundays are a great place to go snorkeling and scuba diving. You can sail around its 74 islands and islets, and as well as sunbathe on its sands. Both are popular activities. Whitehaven is the most well-known island, with luxury resorts where you can stay and cherish the moments. Number 8. Rainforest of the Daintree. The Daintree Rainforest is a nature lover's paradise, with a host of fun outdoor activities for visitors to try. Aside from hiking through the dense undergrowth and watching birds and wildlife, other popular activities include paddleboarding, ziplining through the canopy, and cruising down one of the region's rivers. The scenery and experience are breathtaking. When you enter the forest, you'll be surrounded by a clatter of bird song, frog croaking, and insect buzz. Only animal lovers can relate. Mountain treks, interpretive boardwalks, canopy walks, self-guided walking trails, four-wheel dive trips, horseback riding, kayaking, crocodile spotting cruises, and tropical fruit orchard tours and tastings are just a few of the activities available when you arrive. You might even spot an ancient snowy owl. Number 7. Queensland's Great Barrier Reef. If you want to see the world's largest coral reef system, go to Australia and make your way to Queensland's Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is as fragile as it is beautiful. It's home to a dazzling array of coral, languid sea turtles, gliding rays, fearless reef sharks, and tropical fish of every color and shape. It is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world and a fantastic spot for divers. And if you enjoy diving, you will definitely enjoy this location. Even if it isn't, it is a dramatic location that transports you to another world. Number 6. Tasmania. If you've come this far because you love art, don't leave without paying a visit to the Museum of Old and New Art in Tasmania, which is just a short ferry ride from Hobart's harbour front. The innovative, world-class institution has been described as a subversive adult Disneyland by its owner, of course, Hobart philanthropist David Walsh. 3 levels of breathtaking underground galleries display over 400 challenging and contentious artworks from his collection. A visit here is guaranteed to start a conversation and is one of Australia's favorite art experiences. It's also a great place to enjoy the many cultural festivals that take place all year long, with fantastic wine, beer, art, food, and music. Whatever your personal tastes are, there's plenty here to satisfy them. There are many small farms, vineyards, and breweries owned by passionate foodies who would love to show you what their beloved island home has to offer. A boat trip along its craggy coast is equally rewarding, and you can even see dolphins, penguins, and seals along the way. Don't forget to bring your camera, as you'll need to capture these memories. Number 5. Pinnacles National Park. If you like unique landscapes, the Pinnacles of Nambung National Park is the place to go. It It could be mistaken for Mars' surface, as it is one of the West's most bizarre landscapes and draws thousands of visitors each year. Thousands of ghostly limestone pillars rise from the surrounding plains, resembling a vast, petrified alien army. Although it's a day trip from Perth, staying overnight in nearby Cervantes allows for multiple visits to experience the full spectrum of color changes at dawn, sunset, and full moon, when the most tourists are back in their hotels. Surprisingly, western grey kangaroos are frequently seen among them, so expect to make friends with a few of those kangaroos. Number 4. The Sydney Opera House. Sydney is without a doubt one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and it is undoubtedly Australia's most famous structure. Seeing it is overwhelming. Sydney's relationship with the salty sea air defines it, and is surrounded by national parks that snake all the way into the city's heart. This urban jungle feels more like an actual one at times, which adds to the excitement. Regardless of how many times you've seen it, the Sydney skyline never disappoints. The Sydney Opera House, which opened its doors in 1973, has become Australia's most popular tourist destination. Others recommend shopping at the historic Queen Victoria building, hitting the clubs and restaurants in the Rocks district, and visiting the world-class Taronga Zoo, and a heart-pounding climb up the Harbour Bridge as must-do activities. Choose your climb route and scale up the bridge to witness 360-degree views of the city. Whether you're looking for a family-friendly activity or a unique romantic date idea in Australia, Sydney is the perfect choice, as it is a fantastic city with a lot going for it that is almost picture perfect. Number 3. Three Sisters, New South Wales. This is yet another appealing and eye-catching feature in Australia. For more than 50 million years, the Three Sisters have stood tall in the heart of New South Wales' Blue Mountains National Park. The weathered sandstone peaks have become a symbol of the area and one of its must-see attractions, with its majestic mountains, plateaus, and escarpments attracting visitors from all over the world. The mountains are home to a wealth of unspoiled nature and breathtaking scenery. A vast number of well-maintained hiking trails and mountain bike paths wind their way through the area, with breathtaking views from Echo Point and Govetts Leap. To avoid crowds, go early in the morning or really late in the afternoon. The Three Sisters view is famous and iconic. It is a must-see location that should be on your travel plans. Number 2. Australian Capital Territory Parliament House. The Parliament House is Australia's federal political headquarters. It is one of the country's most significant national structures, which stands tall on Capitol Hill in the heart of Canberra, Australia's capital city, and can be seen from many of the city's most iconic locations. Take a seat in the public galleries and watch as the country's politicians debate legislation and are grilled by their counterparts during question time. It's quite a show and often more exciting than it sounds. Finish your visit with a delicious meal at Queen's Terrace Cafe, and don't forget to pick up a souvenir from the Parliament shop. Number 1. The National Park of Carrigini. Aside from the breathtaking scenery, Carrigini National Park is home to over 800 different plant species, as well as a huge number of incredible wildlife. Visitors may see birds, echidnas, and red kangaroos while exploring the nature reserve. It is very mountainous and known for beautiful cliffs, deep valleys, and waterfalls. It has a series of hidden waterholes and glittering waterfalls adorning its semi-arid landscape that are incredibly refreshing to swim in or bathe in after a dusty walk. Get up and close and personal with one of nature's wonders is an incredible experience. Whether you're looking for a thrilling adventure or relaxing family vacation, Australia has a wide variety of incredible destinations to add to your travel itinerary.